Hello fellow masters, Director here. Welcome to the very first video review of the channel. To start with, pardon my English since it's not my first language. I may make mistakes throughout the video, but I will try my best to be clear as possible. Now, let's get into the video. Oberon banner is finally here, and a lot of people are wondering if it's worth to roll for him. In a short answer, I will say yes, since he is considered a game changer support. And you might be asking, why is that? Well, let me just explain everything for you right now. First, going into his stats. He has a max HP of 13,266, a max attack of 11,810, and going into his command cards, we're going to find 2 quick cards, 1 arts card, and 2 buster, where the quick cards are going to have 4 hits each, 4 hits for the arts, 3 hits for the buster, and 6 hits for the extra card. Now, moving into his first skill, Evening Shroud, rank EX, increases the party MP damage for 3 turns from 20 to 30% when it's maxed, and it also charges the MP gauge by 20%. The second skill is Morning Lark, rank EX, which charges one ally MP gauge between 30 to 50% when it's maxed, and it generates between 10 to 20 crit stars depending on the level, but be careful because it also reduces the MP gauge of the ally by 20% after 1 turn. And for the last skill we have Ending of Dreams, rank EX. This skill increases one ally buster performance for 1 turn between 30% to 50% when it's maxed, and also grants them MP damage up bust for 1 turn between 50% to 100% when it's maxed. But be beware, this skill will also give them the Eternal Sleep debuff at the end of the turn. Now we move into his class skills. Question mark, while on the field, increase debuff success rate for all non-foreigner allies by 10%, and also decreases buff success rate for all Merlin allies by 20%. Next we have Territory Creation, rank E-, which increases your art cards by 1.5%. After that we have Item Construction A+, increases your debuff chance rate by 11%. After that we have Writing A, increase your quick card by 10%, and for the last one we have a Midsummer Night's Dream, EX, which grants self-immunity to mental debuff and to curse. Let's talk about his Noble Phantasm, which is a buster type and deals damage to all enemies, removes offensive buffs, inflicts sleep to all enemies, and also gives them invincible to all enemies as a demerit for 1 turn. It also deals extra damage to enemies with lawful alignment. He has 4 hits and is also a AoE MP. Now, going into his Ascension materials, they go as follows. Now his skill materials, and lastly his append skill material, which for a total is going to look like this. Let's talk now about level up skill recommendations. The top priority will be Morning Lark EX, since it scales with the skill level, plus the extra critical stars are very useful for another setups. After that, I will go for End of the Dream EX, since both of the buffs scale with skill level and they are very high value. And to wrap it up, Evening Shroud EX goes as the last one, since the MP charge is fixed even at level 1. Let's move into Craft Essence recommendations. As any other support, he will be holding Bond, like Chaldea Lunchtime, Chaldea Tea Time, QP, like Great Detective Foams, and also last but not less important is gonna be drop bonus CEs for any event. Now, if we are talking about difficult content, we're going to be using one-time buff or starting critical stars CEs like Golden Captures the Carp or OX Demon King. The story is gonna be different if you're gonna be using him as a main damage dealer. As long for that, we're gonna be using Aerial Drive, the Black Grail, or even Heaven's Feel. Alright masters, we're almost done with this video. I'm not trying to make it too long because I'm trying to be precise but efficient with all the information that you need, But before we head over to the overall analysis, the current tier list for Oberon is EX, on the top where Koyonskaya and Kastoria are, making them the best supports for now. So to finish, let's review everything overall so far. He is a huge MP charge support with 70%, plus a 20 critical star bomb, but he doesn't stop at just MP charge, since his skill End of the Dream EX is one of the most powerful single target buff, making the Black Grail a nuclear bomb. Just remember, all this power is for just a very short period of time. Also, he can function as a damage dealer, and fun fact, he's the very first servant of his class. So excellent MP gauge support with 70% to one ally and 20% to another allies, he's like a Duracell battery for sure, you know what I mean? Excellent damage boost, so baby, oh baby, if you want to see those MP damage numbers going to the roof, you better pull for him. Also, he works best with buster supports, servants, but that's not going to stop him from being useful when another team comes. Good wave clear, all thanks to his rare class advantage, and the only weakness will be he is not fit for long fights. Let me repeat it, he's not fit for long fights. So in general, yeah, just roll for him, brother. It's all worth it. Nah, I'm just joking. Remember, masters, you should always roll for whoever your heart desires. So if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe and like, it really helps. Thank you guys.